To begin with, we're going to talk about the selection process and how Transition Manager supports these business roles. You can see here I am logged in as an administrator and I'm on my home page. By simply clicking on the name of the event, I can access that event. And when we talk about an event within Transition Manager, it's defined as the organization that's being considered, and in this case I have logistics, the event type, and I've selected involuntary. Also in the selection process, you can select the goal. It can be headcount or expense, and those critical dates such as notification date, separation date, and last day worked. Once an event is established, the next step in the selection process is to define those individuals that have roles associated with this event. And here you can see I have a certifier, which is typically the functional head of the organization that's being impacted, a coordinator, which I can have multiple coordinators, typically an HR role, and reviewer, which would typically be someone from diversity, legal, or finance. The next step in the selection process is to create populations. Populations are typically defined as people of like type, and you can see here I have multiple populations associated with my event. In the selection process, creating a population is as simple as naming the population. You can describe the population. You can even set targets for that population. In order to select the membership, Transition Manager provides criteria. It starts with the organization selected and provides for you all the job titles, salary grades, and locations of the employees, and in this case, the logistics organization. Transition Manager also provides what we call the advanced build capabilities, where you can pick multiple job titles, multiple salary grades, and or multiple locations. The third way the Transition Manager supports the selection process of the membership is to add members. By clicking on the Add Members link, you can see that I can search for an employee by name. I can also add employees by ID. To help facilitate this process, Transition Manager provides for you an organization extract. This extract, which is in Excel format, allows you to bring in employees from different criteria such as region, country, hire date, birth date if you were doing a voluntary, where you can actually sort this data, take those employees' IDs, and simply paste them into the box. By selecting Save, you could create your population membership. At this point in the process, Transition Manager is also managing the eligibility rules. And by eligibility rules, we're saying those people that can be considered for this population. You can see here that we have one individual highlighted in red. That means they picked the criteria that I selected, which is shipping clerks 1 and 2, along with a location of Irvingdale, California and Baldwin Park, California. However, this individual is not eligible to be a member of this population. By clicking on that individual's name, the system is able to tell me why the individual is not eligible. It would also give me functionality to recheck the eligibility should I choose to take action on this person. At this point in the process, Transition Manager is also beginning the process of maintaining the history of why these members were eligible for this population. Their job title, location, and salary will be kept separate in the record so that individuals today will be represented the same way they would be 5 years from now should there be a challenge or you need to historically understand why someone was a member of a population. That completes the selection process of Transition Manager.